Good game on Sunset, and then comes out, fine, I'll do it myself while they're down a few rounds here on their map pick. A 4K into an ace is a monstrous way to get the spirits back up for the pistol.
Yeah, wonderful stuff here from Billy. Really dragging this one back after, as you said, they lost the pistol. And now
it's a good map pull for Billy. You have to be happy with that.
This comp tells to me, we know YZ is our win condition. We're putting everything into it.
Yeah, Levius is going to be the one to try and contain, I think, when most of this pressure comes through. Billy got easy access to the site. Levius just crumbles under it. 3 players the site and flip the map potentially away, but RRQ are not hard committing onto the flank. Just looking to contain with a few plays they've got, and reinforcements arriving, but potentially too late. YZ, what we needed to see from him. And here's that second layer of it, the 1-2 punch. It's K-Knight and Nephh creeping up from behind now. Slow going for now, but looking to explode. And straight up decimating.
They were the first team, the only team left in the tournament to not have won a pistol, and I think this showcases that we're going to have at least a decent performance from Billy today.
Trips are still active, including the one back towards Boba, just in case they choose to refine a little bit closer. A lot of spam back and forth. Monyet almost going down because of it, but is being spotted out, and now here it is. Convergent pass of the Paranoia, flooding forwards as well. Good connections, and Monyet looking to deliver that death. Just from the side, his team to try and help him out. Jemkin onto the back alongside Crazy Guy, and the kills are flooding through right now for RRQ.
Exactly where the positioning is, informs a Paranoia, informs a Waylay ult as well. Completely catches K-Knight, he's got no hope. And Levius pushed into a corner, bullied out as well. RRQ are one of the teams at this tournament that plays the most for retake.
It's only going to be Jemkin that can follow up on it. See, Opta spots now, Hinder onto the one side of things, but the stun is even better. It's YZ looking to push them all the way back here and still trying to make a play off of it. Barusha, he's right there behind him. The shots are going all sorts of wide. Xpero out, feeling the heat, feeling that pressure, pushed back and away. Out of line of sight, out of the angle. Still able to survive for now, but that high ground punch and angle, RRQ happy to flood into defense. They destroy Billy in the process. Not able to step past that choke point. It's an instant reaction that RRQ are ready for, and it's all up to K-Knight now.
They can even get something high-low going. This spike has no chance, surely, of getting into K-Knight's hands.
Someone's a little bit late here. Players weren't really watching it. It is a 1v2.
20 seconds, though.
Flash dodged. Lined up almost for it. There was a world. There was definitely...
To die to a Guardian one-tap collab, but it would have been a spectacular way to end the round. Another spot where YZ's kind of been collected, going for an aggressive play.
Yep, that. Disrespected most of this one here. He does have Levius by his side. YZ's just perfect tracking as well. Managed to wrangle control of the rifle. Locks it onto Cushy. Hunter's Fury to try and push them into an even deeper avenue. But again, Levius has got his head on a bit of a swivel, trying to spot where these players are, and yet really isolated, anchoring. Almost solo in this one. There's no safe space. They're going to try and left to contain. Crazy Guy falls. Levius, though, could be next. Indeed, Jemkin trading from above, making sure to hold up one more of those spots. But K-Knight's got his watchful eye onto all of it here. The jab of the movement, not enough to keep Jemkin alive, and it's just left up to Monyet.
They'll still have the op. They'll still have money to be able to buy here. Pretty nice depth of strategy. Way better. Let's just start from the big picture POV. Way better than their opening game against MIBR.
Oh,
they actually look like they're playing similar to how they were in VCT CN when they lifted the trophy. A reminder that both of these teams at different points this year.
Slower play that Billy are offering. Hasn't seen too much value. Now we're seeing explosive now. To Paranoia, the stun, a trip. Oh my God, tangling him up, Rusha. Barely able to get a hold onto it. Does at least even it out, 1 for 1. Swap around to the weaponry again. They want Jemkin to be front and center. Aftershock Paranoia will be a connection. Nephh will have to respect that one alongside that fault line. It's even better. The util looking sublime. Hinder into the back. Nephh is just going to be a sitting duck, and he needs that help, and he needs that bailout. K-Knight trying to help out from the side as well, but he is hard committed into this spot. Now going to be double facing all of these players. Time still ticking, no flash in your face. And Xpero picks up Levius. At this point, they've dissected the site, and RRQ come out.
They've got some nice protocols. Jemkin's always offloading the operator. They're getting in, targeting people quite nicely with the pieces of utility. Breach util landing, saturate from Jemkin landing, making it very difficult for Billy to just hold in positions.
His wish here. Some action occurring. That's a double face. Dropped down to 10 HP. Now we're seeing it. Double walk down into mid. RRQ can focus their full attention onto the site.
Billy needs to fight.
Yeah, Billy trying to take that fight. This is it. Hyper aggressive to stun into the Paranoia. Already collecting the 1 kill. Convergent paths offloaded onto the side here. But this is really Billy isolated on an island. K-Knight is their savior. Knight in shining armor. But it's left it just down to Rusha, but still very much winnable. Dodge and a flash to the side. He's still got 2 players left to deal with. can't quite manage the spray transfer.
Dragged in that situation. But absolutely, you're right. It's that playstyle, the more contacty ideas getting punished. And despite a fantastic 2K from K-Knight, and actually might be getting cleared out.
And he is indeed going to be making their way onto the B site. They don't have Jemkin as that insert, but again, there's a reflank occurring by Billy. So hyperactive, always reclearing for the space.
Absolutely. And also this trip over towards B is going to be a pretty interesting one, because if they plant on the B site, oh my god, it doesn't even matter.
It was almost a ships in a night moment. This man's looking like a battle cruiser. Just ending their day and ending the pistol round for him. This Billy on fire. Presence of the water and every clearing into mid. They've got this one held and ready as well as Util trying to attempt a punish. They know the crazy guy was going for it. A response from Billy looking to play this one onto the retake. Onto the flank. Could be enough of a distraction they need. Paranoia swoops forwards. Cushy trying to take a lot of that space forwards again, and he does at least keep his aim clean enough. Nice with the resets, dropping K-Knight in the process, still dominating that angle and causing a bit of concern for Billy. Combine their might, grouping up together now for this hit back in. Cushy trying to hold it down, is back against the wall. His only option really to try and power through, brute forces to play. But again, the timing taken against it. The fight's all going the way.
There's no way.
Of Billy.
Why on earth have they all taken the fight right before the time was about to expire?
Time door.
RRQ in the post plant. What's going on there?
Yeah.
I mean, the decision from Jemkin and Monyet.
This series, and it's elimination as a reminder. Loser will be going home. Jemkin sending it fast and loose, trying to get the help from the rest of his team here. A lot of util though, and this is pure disrespect from Levius. Purely feeling himself as well, gliding in, sliding in. K-Knight coming out from the side alongside Levius. Jemkin is no more. Has to be the time where they turn things around.
Yeah, they need a great idea to get themselves back into this game to stabilize. They got onto the A side, no problems, right?
But now we are expecting big things from him still. Absolutely dismissed with a wave of the hand. It's YZ and Rusha that say bye-bye, good night. We're just staring at their reactions, man. Meanwhile, there's a fight kicking off. They're just cold of it, I guess.
Towards mid and A. They found the right avenue, but they need to keep going.
Double dash in, there's going to be a Hunter's Fury to try and push them back, and that's a double connection here. Could be some bodies dropping and falling onto the floor. Levius happy to play off that chaos. Inserts himself in, announced himself to the party, and just barely running out of bullets, but the cleanup.
And RRQ are going to take a tack time out. Look at this.
That's lovely.
Cage falls. The aim is perfect
So
from
calm.
Levius. Really collected, isn't it?
Planted.
And at the same time as the Hunter's Fury comes through.
It's a good stun to try and set them up. K-Knight maybe taking a peek. Here's a conversion pass into the back of the site. Now no one is home. Double dash straight through and over. Levius cannot be contained, man. You try and take a fight towards his side. He's already bought time for this rapid approach coming from the rest of Billy, and they are absolutely destroying the man. It's not even close at this point. No one can stand up against them. 13-7 for our opening map here.
What do we make of Agent Select? Because for RRQ is exactly what we expected.
The attack side of Sunset, weren't they?
No different here. Levius, though, caught out into the open. Overextended, really, just trying to take that raw aim duel. Not expecting there to be that much pushback, but YZ straight over the top now, and the rest of his team can barrel in behind him. Crazy guy trying to supplement it. A bit of spam into the smokes.
Really just need to pause and let Nephh cook right now, because they're in a player disadvantage spot. If they lose players here at Blue Room, he's not going to be able to do anything about it.
Rusha overzealous. RRQ though, much better start indeed. Monyet making sure to really contain all sorts of avenues. Door opens up, points them exactly to where K-Knight will be playing from. So a pistol round win for RRQ.
They won both pistols on Sunset. I don't think that actually was the big difference maker in the end. You know, maybe if RRQ had played a better attack side, we could have been here talking about how the pistols made the difference. But
sure. Xero has no way to get out of here. He has to punch your way through with stray shots, and he's already got the one and barely getting out, tagged down by the bullets.
Done a great job of getting one in that spot, though.
Making it feel like he could potentially be alone, but Crazy Guy just peeks out. And
that Levius could accelerate a little over towards A with the Viper wall.
drops. Monyet! Sharp as anything still. See how this one gets taken then. Born through. Flown alongside it. Just for that Sheriff though. No match for it with the outroar in the hand of Levius. That's a lot of damage done straight through the wall. He follows up. Not done yet. He was chomping at the bit for that kill. Massive anyway with it. And that's it. A shot in the dark.
With the post-pan aggression. Pushing back Monyet. They still have a Nightfall to work with here as well.
Yeah. And then they dissipates the vines as well on top of it. Hello. It's getting a little bit awkward. Xero realizes he needs to win this fight out, and he is ajar enough there with a movement just tip-tap down to the side. Nightfall now going to be sent out flying forward, seeing those connections. Xfero matters into his own hands alongside Cushy. They're doing some decent damage. And good work being put into this. RRQ, they come alive in that retake.
He was big in clutch scenarios in Pacific. And a reminder that this round started very poorly. I mean, this, a best case scenario, would have been a leg shot. He actually didn't quite even manage that, but, you know, even a leg shot isn't going to kill.
One enemy remaining.
Jemkin not being able to find the right answer, but will still have the op recovery.
Relatively early here. Dimensional Drift to try and clear most of the corners. Spots out the one. It's all the gamer just seeing if he can count up most of the players. Monyet off of the pings, off the presence. And now that showstopper earns up. No kill claimed. It's still being covered. Rusha still survives and fights back. 1-2 punch. Heavy hitting indeed. Billy have got themselves locked up into a very nice position here. The spam coming through now. Crazy Guy just trying to hold them all the way back, but he's just down to 6 HP.
Whoa.
And a dream. Jemkin sticking. Whoa. And the faith is rewarded. Crazy Guy.
As the hero that RRQ needed. This spam as well off the back of Jemkin's ultimate was delightful. Monyet couldn't quite land the kill with his showstopper, but absolutely the hero towards the end there is Crazy. In their B default.
Swing into this. Oh my goodness, ADS up. Levius lucky to get a one there. Jemkin.
What?
Oh. Sango unanticipated, yet still Jemkin adjusts the TP to get the hell out of there. But in and try and take some of this space away from them, but Billy still trying to fight back again. His C's does connect at least onto Jemkin, but again, eventually whittling down the rest of these players. Sharp from Jemkin.
Like that, because he is a monster in Pacific. I can't tell whether that is a reaction or a pre-fire.
Barely seen it.
That's not human. That's not just my old man eyes, right?
See, this is an all-in fight as well on either side, opting in. There's Util in the hands though. Crazy Guy's not ready for that one still. Smokes, walls on top of each other as it fades away. Monyet's going to be asked to deliver and he just can't quite keep up.
The attack round.
Going to heaven. That's with the TP. He's going to clear most of the way into B.
But B is not clear.
Not quite. There's still just that barrel betrayed by it. Jemkin still gets the one, but the traitor. Pretty picture perfect. Nephh, he's on for an ace. Lifted into that 1v1 now, and it's a mad dash over towards C. He's holding it. Cool, calm, and collected. Doesn't want to give away his position by using too much util, but now this game of timings. Nephh just spotted him on either side as well. They're going to be aware of each other here. Time to strike is here. Nephh is there, spraying down with the bullets. A lot of damage done, but again, he is weak as anything. He'll be done in barely by anything at all in terms of the bullets. Just asserts himself, dominates the angle, peeks out, but it's Cushy who rips his head clean off. Stopper here.
How much space can he make for Russia?
Listen, they know that Tree is going to be contained. There was that Odin spam from it prior, but he's just sending it into the back of the site. Next Xfero is going to be done. The body block in the process. Looking to see if they can spam him down. That pit's going to be down. Exchange the weaponry. Rifles in their hands. Paranoia is good. K9 trying to cut it up close as well, trying to push it back forwards. They put a TP into the back lines. He's all the way behind them and he's rattling off these shots. Heads are rolling. And another chance for the ace to redeem himself here into this 1v1. Him versus Cushy. Knows he's sticking it. The perfect time to strike is die. And there's an ace. Previously denied.
Good game on Sunset and then comes out. Fine, I'll do it myself while they're down a few rounds here on their map pick. A 4K into an ace is a monstrous way to get the spirits back up for the pistol.
Yeah, wonderful stuff here from Billy. Really dragging this one back after, as you said, they lost the pistol. And now Levius, tight tucked here, trying to spot this one out, but again, the player's been dropping. He reveals his hand as well. That frenzy comes through, but there was no reaction from Monyet. He goes down, still being held off onto the corner, but that reclearance is called for. They haven't lost sight or track of most of the map here. In fact, K9's the one who's pressing the advantage even further forwards. It's blood in the water, and he's sniffing it out. K9's not stopped. He might even want to go for Xfero. The highlight, the spotting him out. Waiting for his team now. The time to strike is here. Swinging together, taking a fight forwards. As well as blinds on either side here, but being held for that rainy day, but a stray shot into the dark. Does land onto the Mar target. Delayed with the util. Counters it out by Billy. They're able to even out that fight, but they still don't have the guns. Bit retrievable, really, as well, if they wanted to go for those rifles. What is that?
Oh, that spam lineup.
And cuts as well. This is RQ being whittled down here. That was a rumble of the footsteps. Good composure from Monyet. Position of Monyet, roughly. Weak enough as well, that one shot to the body will do it, and it's brought it into that 1v1. Bit of a move on now because time is ticking away from him. Horn only a bit of a half clearance, still a guessing game in terms of where Cushy could be playing. Peek out wide, Cushy opts into the fight.
Unreal. K9, what a round, what a star.
And there is enough time for it.
The Red Bull clutch towards the end. And so much of that is just based on the fact that he has good information about where that second player is. He's able to go and pick off Monyet. I mean, Monyet did as best as he could possibly be asked to do, getting both of the players on the flank.
In the back pocket, Thorn's going to be deaded nice and early just from that util that's sent flying, but listen, Monyet will just want to disrespect it. Might be able to hear the scurry of the footsteps, but that's an entire site cleared out.
To play in post plants, right? They have the paranoia, sees.
He's going to try to take this fight up here. That's a lot of damage! Straight through the wall, Rusha connects straight onto the cranium. Monyet dropped. Util in spades, potentially to push them back, but they need some kills, and Cushy will answer. This could be still anyone's game. Haunt up and over towards the top, swinging a peek, but that rifle aim immaculate. Good transfer in the end, and the gunplay reigns supreme.
Skirmish over towards A. Leave Jemkin to feed you info, and make sure you prioritize the showstopper. A free sight, and a lot of utility saved.
I'm committed onto this angle. Prowler might spot him, indeed it does. A bit of spam on either side wouldn't go amiss here. The Seas connects and can't win this fight out, not against Xfero. Jemkin there, but he ought to try and lay this one in. K-Knight trying to go fast and loose through, but that paranoia will force him to respect. Flip the switch. Crazy guy's position though. Ingrained into this spot as well. Good movement as well. Sending the crosshair placement of K-Knight flying forwards to the side. YZ does claim one.
He couldn't afford a snake bite in the last 6-7 matches.
Used to that regional dominance here, but this is a fast play here. Caught for immediately. That's going to be the showstopper committed just off that one player. He's going to have to be the one to stand up close quarters towards it.
So early.
Stairs now. Billy taking this. Full speed ahead. Still guiding forwards. Sees. No connections. It's sidestepped. Crazy guy looking to see if he can deny that one as well. He tried to take the timing against it, but that fuse is going to be burning down, whittling down until you dare step into this one. What a rocket! Monyet rewarded. Nade's going to be following up as well, and just as those timers tick down, it's desperation for Billy. You have to opt into it, you have to go for it now. And in a 2v1, Monyet, time has been bought for him to really pop off and play his life well. Damage done, ace at the end. What a way to finish and take us to Abyss.
We have RRQ on defense. How does Jemkin navigate around the harbor?
Going either way here, and it's a fight that won out here by YZ. Anything to delay, try and buy a bit of time here. Cloudburst across this one up as well. Get past that one-way dart into the back is dealt with in time. Rusha has to step up here. Could have been an immense amount of damage here, and he's definitely trickled down, helping him out. K-Knight off on the side, but Jemkin is the one to deliver death. Jemkin could overextend, could overexert. Waiting for the right timing here. Flashes in your face of Util there. That's a good connection and a great adjustment.
Perhaps based on the footage that they've seen of RRQ playing against Fnatic, or maybe just a protocol and an awareness. Because Jemkin hits a couple nice shots there, but this duel secures the... Look at this position from Jemkin though, he can see over the top of it. So if they can set him up into that spot on their attack rounds,
that'd be nice, yeah,
he
he's
can
ready.
Feast.
Primed, ready to pounce onto YZ. Any more peeks as well with that game, but he needs some help. What is that? Rapid adjustment as well, and he's ready for the onslaught, ready for the fight to be taken.
Waiting for a Jemkin takeover game. He played well on Lotus, but still not up to his own high standards, I would say.
Can't see it, but that's a big ult as well. That's going to be taking away most of the setup. Still got the thorns off, but he's way out into the open. Still barely able to get out of there. Down into the back, sets it up perfectly though. Jemkin with the kill. And Xfero ready to cover as well for that heaven angle. Oh, no, what a shot.
Sharp from Monyet. You know, you see Fnatic do it with the breach and the pull for the Astra. You saw Monyet do it here with the paranoia. Combo that with a KO ultimate, and you got very little chance. YZ, they are breathing down the back of his neck.
Yeah, they want this operating and want to take it away. They are rapidly approaching his position now. Nowhere to look at this point. No easy fight to be taken.
Into oblivion.
Yeah.
If you remember back to the end of Lotus, there was so many rounds where even if they had guns, they weren't buying crucial pieces of utility. And already here we've seen K-Knight try to force up without armor.
Walking up most of the way here, Rusha just trying to hold that angle, and he does connect straight to the dome. Judge in close quarters. Nephh finally will strike.
It pays off in this situation, it absolutely does. A flawless, half by force kind of round.
Yeah. A lot of pressure coming his way here, straight through that wall too, and that's going to be fading momentarily, ready for the jump spot. They've been hearing it, the sound cues collecting, paranoia even connecting on top of that one, so K-Knight pushed way back out of the extremities, can't really hold on to this one, trying to slayer it down with a bit of that raw spam, and the position that Nephh is in.
They have paranoia for this.
Spotting out multiple players now, that's all three of them noted. Paranoia sweeping only to one connection. Deeper flash than that. YZ blinds himself in the process, but still they have that side control. Good awareness on the rare of everybody else's. Monyet, deep TP that he commits. Full sticks, and even just absolutely takes out Nephh here. No one is looking towards him. RRQ, they worked him in a neutral. He's going to be caught though, and that is a lot of Utah coming his way. Blinded up, Molly at your back of the feed as well. Everybody going to be watching for this one angle. They know roughly the position that Levius wants to play. He's not going to be escaping the ire of this one. RRQ hunting them down, and he attempted a flood defense, swatted down. K-Knight and YZ going to be rapidly trying to play into this one, but they do not have the guns for it. K-Knight.
xffero surely got the time in here. And bullets to the back of the head. K-Knight executed all of this Harbor Utah. They're up so quick because they're pushing back any of the places that you might try to defend it.
Yeah, not just that. I mean, these knives are getting connections onto Levius constantly.
Yeah.
He doesn't have any delay util.
Absolutely.
Maybe with a high tide and cut in the noise, a dart sends it flying forward, so that's surely going to be a signal for things to come. K-Knight, that dart needs to be broken, and it is in time, so he's not able to spam from that possible position. Steel Garden forwards now. Knives are going to be let loose in the leash, but that spike has dropped down, and there needs to be kills coming and claimed through. Rusha collects it. Everybody's scrambling now, and bodies starting to drop. These are backflips occurring on the opposite side of things, but time is just fully away from them. It's Monyet who has to full stick this one, and he's being pressured from everywhere.
Out of my way.
We were asking the question, how many do they need on defense? 4 and a pistol. It ain't bad. Jemkin just couldn't quite land the shot with his ult there. K-Knight one away from getting...
Backs himself out. YZ spotted though onto the cross, and there's a lot of spam coming his way. Bullets firing down. There's a hail of that lead as well. Jemkin's right up in your face. Taking it close and personal here. There's a reckoning offloaded with that. Hunter's Fury trying to combo it all together to see if he can find this one. Listen, second time to try. Make a go for it. Big reveal onto it. A lot of damage done. Rusha dropped down to just 31 health, and the rest of RRQ trying to make their way forwards. Again, that's a reveal though. And these players are lit up all over the place here. Need some incredible shots. Just a shoulder spotted. 5 bullets left in that one. Still opts for the Sheriff, trying to take these shots and tag them out here. K-Knight drops down, not anticipating though, and xffero!
Jemkin and xffero, one on the lurk and one on the entry. You see it here again, just rubbing faces with them, and they both get those big picks towards the end. xffero finishes. All of this util used very early on.
Paranoia drops down, knife alongside it as well. Now as that wall does drop down, fading down, there's a lot of damage done, but the kills are just fully filled up in the feed. RRQ painting a picture in teal. And they are dominating this one with a pistol round win.
Exactly as that cascade is about to fall over towards spawn, RRQ come barreling back in. With 3-4 players, difficult, really tough on a pistol round. You know, you don't have a rifle to spray these guys down, so the tight spacing works really well.
Yeah, it's one of the worst maps to be really taking a full-on eco on. Long sight lines on a bit. And there we see it. I mean, Jemkin right into your face, but this is a plant down, and now we see them pressing a little bit further forward here with that cascade, but the bullets and the aim needs to be sharp here from Jemkin. Really holding his own composure. Final bullet will do it. A 4-piece for him. Held for now by Crazy Guy. Smoke in your face, Cam spotting it. It's a heavy, heavy sight setup. Billy playing everybody on board. Looking to try and take these fights forwards as well, trying to obfuscate as well. It's an updraft alongside the side. This flash and a dash play. Jemkin slices and dices.
The retakes have looked so clean today. Everyone's caught by a piece of util. They're going to kill with a flash, a kill with a recon coming through.
Looking to let it loose now over towards B, but they still have these kill trip setups. Jemkin dash back and away. Dart, bad for them. Beams of light are going to be pointed towards the direction of most of these players, but just trying to vacate most of the area. Now fighting all the way back in. Jemkin! Jemkin!
They can't be stopped.
Can't be doing this to the man! Perfection here. 3 from him. Threats from the flank.
But Fnatic's comp, a bit of a weird one.
It's all about survival when you get down to the elimination stage.
Look at the disrespect on the Harbor util again. It's like it doesn't exist.
He does not care.
Otherwise,
Billy really can't afford. Might be trying to get them all the way in here. The Thorns to try and find a way in, but they are getting picked to pieces, pulled apart. The choke point will not stop them yet whatsoever. RRQ lights out for the finish. 13-4, and they will continue their run of champs.